no complaints. Passing torches, shining bright, streaming kindness, spreading light. Turned into a work of art. Poster schedules changing fast. This new rhythm's built to last. One by one they joined along. A growing vibe, a louder song, helping streamers find their way, turning Sundays into raids. Ride the Sunday Funday Train. Feel the energy, no complaints. Passing torches, shining bright, streaming kindness, spreading light. Deadpool searching far and wide, new creators side by side, lifting dreamers, helping all. Watch the small ones start to stand tall. We ride again. Spreading light. It started out just you and me, streaming live so wild and free. Jackbox laughs, we played all night. Then a raid, we passed the light. One by one, they joined along. A growing vibe, a louder song, spreading love across the streams, lifting others, chasing dreams. Ride the Sunday Funday Train. Feel the energy, no complaints. Passing torches, shining bright, streaming kindness, spreading light. A little spark, a simple start, turned into a work of art. Poster schedules changing fast. This new rhythm's built to last. One searching far and wide. New creators side by side, lifting dreamers, helping all. Watch the small ones start to stand tall. Again. Spreading light. It started out just you and me, streaming live so wild and free. Jackbox laughs, we played all night. Then a raid, we passed the light. One by one, they joined along. A growing vibe, a louder song. Spreading love across the streams, lifting others, chasing dreams. Ride the Sunday Funday Train, feel the energy, no complaints. Passing torches, shining bright, streaming kindness, spreading light. Turned into a work of art. Poster schedules changing fast. This new rhythm's built to last. One by one they joined along. A growing vibe, a louder song, helping streamers find their way, turning Sundays into raids. Ride the Sunday Funday Train, feel the energy, no complaints. Passing torches, shining bright, streaming kindness, spreading light. Searching far and wide, new creators side by side, lifting dreamers, helping all. Watch the small ones start to stand tall. We ride again. changing fast. This new rhythm's built to last. One by one, they joined along. A growing vibe, a louder song, helping streamers find their way, turning Sundays into raids. Ride the Sunday Funday Train, feel the energy, no complaints. Passing torches, shining bright, streaming kindness, spreading light. Searching far and wide, new creators side by side, lifting dreamers, helping all. Watch the small ones start to stand tall. Chasing dreams. Ride the Sunday Funday Train, feel the energy, no complaints. Passing torches, shining bright, streaming kindness, spreading light. Changing fast. This new rhythm's built to last. One by one, they joined along. A growing vibe, a louder song, helping streamers find their way, turning Sundays into raids. Ride the Sunday Funday Train, feel the energy, no complaints. Passing torches, shining bright, streaming kindness, spreading light. Searching far and wide, new creators side by side, lifting dreamers, helping all. Watch the small ones start to stand tall. And when complaints. Passing torches, shining bright, streaming kindness, spreading light. A little spark, a simple start, turned into a work of art. Poster schedules, changing fast. This new rhythm's built to last. One by one, they joined along. A growing vibe, a louder song. Helping streamers find their way, turning Sundays into raids. Ride the Sunday Funday Train. Feel the energy, no complaints. Passing torches, shining bright, streaming kindness, spreading light. Deadpool searching far and wide, new creators side by side, lifting dreamers, helping all. Watch the small ones start to stand tall. And when the night begins to fall, Chris takes over, hear the call. Another Sunday, hearts remain till next week. We ride again.
Figured I'd stick it on this, and then you can listen to the end of Steven's song, and then we'll start. Sassy, I just love my new little gal. Big yip yip. It is so soft compared to the other one that I made. And this one's so soft. I can't give it away. This one I'm keeping. Well, I can't. I mean, I could sell it if somebody wants to give me like, $100 for it. Other than that, I'm keeping it. This one's fine. Wrong crowd. I love Steven's streams. They're so fun. You're not following Steven Shaw. Oh dear. Oh dear. Who's rating us? Ari is rating us. Ari, I didn't know you were streaming. I feel so bad now. Oh my goodness. Let me just tell Steven we're ready, and then I guess we had a double raid. So, yay! What were you working on, Ari? I can't believe I missed your stream. I'm going to turn Steven off over on his page so it's not distracting my brain. And then turn on a little background music, and Allie's starting to whine right on cue. Oh, she's even growling a little bit. Well, not growling, she's like doing this grunting noise that she does. She's like, and you are live, and I'm not getting treats yet. Oh, you're fine, Ari. I've been on for quite a while, and then I've been over in Steven's page waiting on him to come over. You're fine. You're totally fine. I know, Sassy. It's the best. Uh-oh. Is there a window thing that's on? Why is it doing that? Stop doing that. Okay. That was weird. I wonder why that came up on it. Oh, Peyton's gonna redeem your alley treat time. Okay. The camera for the alley treat time is up in the top corner. Come here. Peyton's giving you a treat. You gotta come here and get it so she can see you. Come on. Come on. Get it. Get it. There you go. Oh, she's gonna run away with it. Why don't you lay down for a minute so everyone can look at you? No? Okay. You were rocking out to Guitar Hero. That's such a fun game. Oh, Phoenix Rising redeems first. Oh, I can't believe everyone else forgot about that button. So, okay. Is everybody in here yet? I'm super distracted today. Or we just got Ari's Raiders in here still. Because we'll hang out for just a second while we wait for Steven. But like an idiot, I turned off his stream so I wouldn't get distracted with it. Okay, he's still talking. He's putting up raid calls. Okay, very good. We did not miss him. There he is. Let's let all the sounds go. We'll be quiet. I keep forgetting to turn that radio on. It's probably a little too loud, isn't it?
Oh, yep.
Ring. Yep. Welcome in, Steven. Our two raiders are in the house. We have Miss Cubist TV's community and Stephen Shaw's community. And thank you both for raiding in and joining in on the Sunday Funday Raid Train fun. As you'll see, I have a new little PNG tuber down in the corner. I still have my other face cam on, so don't worry, that didn't go away. But hi, DT Creates. Yeah, more Yip Yip creations. This is my giant one. So let me get situated over here so I can see what's going on. We got bubbles going on. Peyton's got not first, but still cool. So Steven, I could ask Steven what he was doing, but I know what he was doing because I was in there. He's doing fun music like he does so many times during the week. So please give him a follow if you have not given him a follow yet. And so let's see. I want to make sure you guys know before we go too much further. Let me pull up a link for the Discord. So here's that. If you have any, whoops. I used the copy button. What is the problem? Okay, let's try it this way. It's because I'm in streamer mode. Discord. That should work, right? If that doesn't work, let me know. Streamer mode is weird. It's so annoying. It blocks out people's names, so when you're doing community shares, I guess it protects their name. But if you can walk yourself into the Discord, you can see the name. So I don't know who it's protecting. Yes, go get some food, Steven, and then we'll see you later. Thank you for your stream. It was super fun, and thank you for being on the train today. Hello, Lotta. Or Axel. It's Axel, right? I think I saw you right today that you like us to call you Axel. And I am good with that. So anyways, there is the Discord link. If you guys have made something this week that you would like to share with everybody, throw it in the Discord. In the Celtic Will Share on Stream thread, there's some other sharing channels in there as well. But if you can throw it in the I'll share it on stream page, whether it be food or a picture you took or a cookie you made, I don't care. Favorite picture of your dog, that's totally fine. Other than that, though, you can use the other sharing threads, and it's totally fine. Oh my goodness, Allie, stop! Those are stitch markers. Do you see her? She's looking for trees. Discord link doesn't work? Okay. Let me generate a new one then. I turned off that stupid streamer mode thing, so it should give me... There we go. Oops. Oh, for Pete's sake. It helps if you use the right command. That one should work. The Discord is now where you have to ask to be let in, and there'll be a couple of questions for you, just to keep everyone safe and to be able to monitor who's going in there. We had some guys a couple of weeks ago act a little dumb in one of the voice channels, and they didn't do too bad, but you know, it's a good reminder that there are people out there that aren't too smart. So throw things in that Celtic will share on stream, and then I will attempt to remember to do shares. I will just set myself a little reminder. How about in 20 minutes we'll do community shares before we go over and see Mr. Deadpool. So what I've been working on this week is this giant yip yip. My camera's a little backwards, so I have to figure out where I'm at. But look at him. He's huge and he's so soft. It's with that blanket yarn. And I'm like, oh, Mr. Yip Yip is probably going to stay with me forever. I don't know that I can sell him. But I can make another one. So that was one thing I wanted to kind of show off to you guys, because I just super love him. Oh. In other news... Kate has written a pattern for a voodoo doll. And let me move some stuff out of the way. There. Less clutter. I'm a lot of clutter today. So this is my very first time ever testing somebody's pattern. And thank you to Honey Bunny and Sassy. I was showing her off when she wasn't quite done yet. And I had made a pom-pom, and I was going to do pom-pom for her hair. And I was kind of moving it around, and I was like, oh, it could be hair, a pigtail, or a tail. And then Bunny goes, that looks like a backpack. So I made straps for the backpack, and now she has a backpack. So, now I have fuzz all over my shirt. Oh, that's funny. But I'm not on camera, so it doesn't matter. Ha ha. So, her pattern comes with not only the full-sized, but it also comes with a pattern for a tiny one. So I am making a little buddy to go with this doll. She is going to be having a second wave of testers needed. So let me grab the link to her Discord. So here we go. Kate Crochets Discord. She will be looking for more pattern testers, okay? So if you are a crochet fiber artist and you would like to give this pattern a go, that would be awesome. Huh? And there is Kate, pick of the devil. So I love her, Kate. I love her so much. I absolutely adore this doll. And I had originally done the stitch markings in this color, but it was after I made this part of it, it didn't look right. So I changed it up, and I'm so glad I did. I'm so much more happier with it. You don't like looking at stitches? You mean like these stitches? I can make this one without stitches so that you can look. I know it is a little different, isn't it? Because we're not used to looking at that. It's kind of Nightmare Before Christmas-ish is what it reminds me of. But I love how the hair came out. I took my pet brush to it and combed it out, and most of the yarn went bye-bye, which is what it does. But yeah, it's creepy cute. I love creepy cute things. So she's really kind of right up my alley. And this one's sort of headless, so that's a little creepy as well, but in a different way. But I learned last time when I tried to work on this on stream, it's not a good idea for me to try and work on a pattern on stream unless I know it by heart. So she's going to come sit over here, kind of out of the way. That backpack is making her not lay the way I want her to lay. Stay. Stay. I'll put the baby under her. There we go. That'll work. Can you see her though? Squirrels live on this stream, just so you know. I have ADHD, so things are not always as they seem around here. We will often switch gears fast. I will lose track of chat for sure, so if I miss something you said, it's not on purpose. Please use that feature where you can redeem channel points to highlight your comment. We have the drop game around here. You guys can play drop. If you land a good drop of 99% and higher, you can win a little yip yip of your own. It'll be about, yep, this one's going to be about that size. It'll be about that size. It'll fit a chapstick in it. We took a road trip yesterday, and I made a little, I made a holder about this size to hold my crochet hooks while I'm driving. Not while I'm driving, but while I'm a passenger. So my husband can drive and I can crochet. Wow, my brain is not working. Anyways, I made that first, and then I hung that up. And then since it's made of cloth, it's easy to stick my stitch markers in it. And then it's just hanging right there in the truck, and I can grab the things I need. I will put my sewing needles in it as well. And then it kind of just hangs from the oh shit bar on the roof for when you're getting in. You know what? It'd have to be an octopus for sure. So, anyways, after I got done making that utilitarian thing that I needed, I, of course, started making yip yips. And I thought I would make a multicolored yip yip. And it is at the point where I just have to make the strap, I believe. Maybe. That doesn't seem high enough. That doesn't seem... Oh, there we go. Nope, I still have more rows to go. That's right. I have to go build it up a little more. So I might work on that in a second. These are just pieces of yarn I have to weave in. But this one is made from cotton yarn. And it was this really cool row of cotton that I had bought because it looked neat. And I thought I would like to play with it. And it's been sitting in my drawer for months. So I made a yip yip out of it. So I think for right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to yak at you and put the tassels on it. And I have to build eyeballs, but I'm not in the mood right now. My brain is not in the mood to make the eyeballs. So what have you guys been up to lately? And where on earth did my tiny... Hold on, please. I had gotten this one out, and then I got confused because I didn't know which hook I was using on the mini voodoo doll. And so that was quite an interesting thing, trying to figure out which one I was using. She did, didn't she? Isn't that the cutest freaking thing you've ever seen, Kate? She is so easy to work with. If you guys, she's got 2 commission spots open. She can make emotes for you. She can make you a PNG tuber. I love my squirrel, and I will still have my squirrel around for maybe when I'm having a day where I feel like being on camera. But I absolutely love this new addition to the stream. So during the week, when I'm running around ragged and I don't feel like being on camera, I can still stream. And I can just have her up. And I love that it's talking to a yip yip. It's just the best thing ever. Oh, hi Chris. I probably didn't say hello when you came in. My mods are amazing, you guys. A good mod is super important to have for your stream. Choose wisely when you choose a mod. Kate did the neatest thing. she needed more mods because a lot of her mods, you know, when she would be on, they might be at work or unavailable because we all, you know, we all have other things going on besides Twitch. And she put up this awesome application so at her leisure she could look through the applications for moderators for her channel. And then she could handpick mods that she felt would work out. You want a moderator that thinks like you, understands your needs, so that when something's going on in chat, they know how to handle it. They don't have to ask you a bunch of questions. They kind of will intuitively know what you like and don't like and what you allow and don't allow. So a good mod is a great thing, but a bad mod will take you down fast. So be careful. That goes for Discord too. If you have a Discord and you have some mods, make sure that you trust them because that is a power. There, your mom talk is over. your PSA I felt you needed to have. Right, Kate? Kate is a shining example of how to run a very successful Twitch channel. I'm more a hobby streamer. Kate's got it going on over there. She's got great giveaways going on. Lots of good incentives. Great patterns for y'all to test. But you have to be approved to do that too. She's smart. It's not just willy-nilly anybody can do what they want. A little bit of control is a good thing and it's okay. You're back, Deadpool. Where'd you go? Oh, they gotta fix the mobile app. Yeah. So this yarn is extremely this yarn? What the flip? This yarn is a little tricky. I don't know if you can tell, but on these you can see it better. There's a raised edge because I did back loop only on the row right before I start going up and building the height. So you can easily find where you're supposed to put the tassels. But oh no, I had to choose this weird funky yarn to play with. So now I deal with the consequences of my actions. Oops. I think I might have missed one right in between there. Let's see. Yep, I did. Oh my goodness. I haven't really ever played with textured yarn like this before. This is actually yarn for making a dishcloth so that you have some scrubby to it for, you know, cleaning your dishes. But it sure makes for an interesting look on this Yip Yip. And I swear I didn't do it on purpose, but the fuzzy part ended right when I got to this building part, and everything just kind of worked out like it was meant to become a Yip Yip. So I'm okay with my decision. Spotlight, you must be talking about an Aussie store. You went in to get material in one skein and you got no material and 10 skeins. You know, that sounds about right, Kate. Oh, man. It's the Michaels of Australia. Cool. our winds have died down a little bit. We were actually coming up with some kind of a plan for what if Celtic disappears off of stream. Because it would take us about 15 minutes to get the generator out and get things going again. But so far, so good. They were whipping about, 65-mile-an-hour gusts for a few hours. My husband didn't even go to the store. He was going to go to the store, and I was like, oh, God, please be careful out there. He left, and about 2 minutes later, he came in, and he says, never mind. Never mind. I'm not going to go drive around in that. I love the sound that drop game makes. It makes my head happy. Oh no, did you not make it? Oh, that's cute. It does work with the animated emote. You flew off the side, Kate? Oh my God, did someone push you? Because that's a thing. Usually it's Uncle Fred. The train is too heavy. You know what, Ari, I think you're right, because it just dropped like dead weight. All right, 3:34. In about... That's not correct. Maybe in about 10 minutes, we'll do community shares, you guys. She pushed you? Yeah. Oh, yeah, check-ins. If you're part of the Crafty Collective, get your check-ins in. I always forget. I'll be sitting in someone's stream until the end, and then all of a sudden I remember before we go right out. I'm like, dirt to dirt. I love the way Supreme Dooms goes. Her logo comes out of the corner and goes and gets really big. I love going in there to get my little check-in done, just so I can see it do that. I did find it interesting. This particular yarn, down here was all this creamy color, And then up here it was a cream color and an off-white. And then as soon as it got around to the next set of scrubby part, it was this really pretty, where it has some light blue and some darker blue. It has 4 different colors in it. So it kind of started right up here when we made the little holder. The reason I make those so big is because when you want to attach this to something, you have to roll this whole thing through it to get it to hang off of something. So the great big Yip Yips, I just put a small one on it because it'll go either over a doorknob, and then you can use this for holding your pajamas. Kate, was it you that told me about pajama holders? I can't flip and remember, but I make these. Yeah, okay. So this will go like in my kitchen. I have like an apron holder, jacket, coat rack thing, and I can just slip it right over it. I don't have to wind it around itself to get it to stick. So that's why those are so long. I want to play too. Hello, AJ Blooming Heart. How are you? It's good to see you. I'm sorry I missed your first little chat up there. I just now saw it. I had my head buried in this because I kind of have to pay attention to what I'm doing so I can get it. Oh, I missed it. Nope. Gotta try again. You know, there's another way I can do this where you wind it through and you use this and turn it. Every time I try it, it doesn't work for me. So I don't do it that way. 4 hours of sleep. Oh my goodness, Kate. Just gonna pause for a second and look through chat really quick and make sure I didn't miss anything important. Like I say, I missed stuff. So, whoa, Ari, you were close. Ari has a bazillion Yip Yips in her house. Hi, lady together. How are you? Lady together has a not enough Yip Yips has a really fun stream. And she was the winner of the very first giveaway we did after we got affiliated and reached a certain number of subs, I think it was. My memory is like a sieve. So I think that's what it was. Hello, Erica, pro gamer in the house. So check out her channel if you get a chance. And then Zenzi and Miss Cubist have been winners of our Yip Yip drop giveaway game. So we're primed to get a third winner pretty soon. There you go. Thank you for shouting her out. I appreciate you. So she and her husband, they do a stream also. They both have streams, and they are just a hoot to watch and listen to, bantering back and forth at each other. I just love their stream. I lurk in there a little bit every time I get a chance. You know, Kate, I do better in certain people's streams than others. And okay, you guys, you got 4 more minutes. to post anything you've been working on in the Discord. Let me make sure I'm in my Discord. I am going to put that link up again. In about 4 to 5 minutes, we will do community shares. And I have it set up so you can still play the drop game during community shares. Oh, I landed for a 98.63. I thought Ari did. I'm so confused, which is normal. Oh, Ari was telling me that I got a 98.63. Durr. See? Rigged. Yep. Oh, your streams are great fun, lady, together. They're really good. You guys have got it figured out. I love it. But yep, okay, 3 more minutes and we'll do community shares. And as usual, I always forget where I'm at, so we'll back share a little bit first to get started. Hey, thank you for the follow. Is that... how do I say your name? I'm going to say your name Kay. Is it Kay Wayne? Kay Wynn. Kay Wynn sounds like it might be right. It's always fun trying to read usernames. And then sometimes it's so obvious and you can't get it right until... Kay Wynn, I got it. Yes! I'm so happy. That Kay is fine. Okay, cool. Thank you so much. So for those of you that do not know, and I'll go ahead and stop farting around with this little guy. So we've got that little Yip Yip is available for anyone that wins. This cutie pie just needs some eyeballs. This guy I need to finish. This is a very silky yarn. So it's a little tricky to work with, but I'll have that one done as well this week. We're on the Sunday Funday Raid Train right now, which was something that kind of organically, mistakenly happened on accident. Deadpool and I used to stream together on Sundays. I would stream, then he would get home from church and he would stream, and then the obvious choice was to go stream into our friend Chris and have fun at his music stream. And so it just sort of happened, and then one day someone said, I want to come stream too. So can I stream before you, Celtic? And then Deadpool was like, maybe we should use that Raid Train program, and maybe we should have a Sunday Funday. And so Chris and Deadpool and I have been doing that for a while now. I think we are on episode 13. ReadyBot from Red Labs is a really good raid tool. It also has a tool for streamers called Fire Panel, and it's amazing. It sets up your raids for you, and you can click 3 different selections of raid targets. And if one of them happens to have raids turned off when it's time for you to raid in, it will automatically just start the raid to the second choice. So you don't even have to think about it. And it will put a link to that raid target in your chat so that your people don't get left behind. If they're on mobile, they get left behind. I get left behind all the time. So it's a great tool. So, if you get a chance, check it out. Uncle Fred is in the house. So let's go over to... I'm going to put this in studio mode really quick so that I can make sure that my share time is up. And there is my face cam. We'll go ahead and do face cam during share time. So here we go. Let me put that back in studio mode so I can see what's happening. Yep, 3:45 in. Oh, and I've got that music playing. Hold on. Let me... See, it's a good thing I have these headphones in, because then I can hear my streaming. There. Yep, there. Turning off piano too. Okay, too much noise. So, let's do some community shares, you guys. We'll start with Zebra. Most of my emotes that are Yip Yips were made by her. And making sure, wrong tab. Everything's fine, right? So you can actually see in my camera up there, you can see all those paintings that are back there hung up. I finally got them hung up. I have been collecting Zebra Acrylics Designs art for a while now. So I have gotten most of them hung up. You have to look and see what the code is for Star Trek Fleet Command. What in the world? This is a beautiful painting that she did a couple of weeks ago. I'm back. These are back in February, but that's okay. Sir Johann had done some blankets. He's working on, and I think he has completed it by now. I'm not sure if he has posted the finished one yet or not. Kate, at the end of February, was doing some... That is chainmail, I believe. Oh, yeah. Snooze ads. Am I in ads right now? Ads are snooze for 5 minutes. Yay! Thank you. Good mods. Are my VIPs able to make the mod snooze too? I'm just curious. It lets you. Awesome. I must have given you guys extra permissions because I know y'all are smart. She also made these. So that's chainmail stuff she was working on. Freaking love it. I know I would love the way that feels in my hands. And some earrings. So here is, we're in March. Those are gorgeous too. I love it. Kate's been doing a lot of different things. She's not only a fiber artist, she's been doing some 3D printing and some other stuff. The chainmail, the 3D printer, the fiber art. I know I'm probably missing something, so I know she did finish a knit blanket recently. Sassy Potatoes, who made my cute little PNG tuber, she works with clay and makes stuff. And that is adorable. And then she painted it. And it fluoresces, you guys. How cool is that? Absolutely love the way that turned out. And it's not, I thought it was huge. It's actually will kind of like fit in your hand. It is the neatest little thing. Zebra Designs. I'm telling you, this woman is just so talented. Look at the eyes on this lion. And you can catch her a lot. She streams a lot. So, you know, there's no excuse to miss one of her streams. Get to know her if you get a chance. Oh, macrame. That's the other thing Kate does. She does macrame as well. Those are cool. So you can, a little wristlet, put your keys on there. And the 3D printer, she's made these cool stitch markers. I have been working with this silly little plastic cheapy thing. So she made those and I bought one. It's on its way. I have Kate mail coming. All right, 312. So this is pretty recent. This is Zebra. Oh my goodness. I watched her do part of it, but I didn't get to see the whole stream. That's a bat. Yes. Oh my gosh, that is fantastic. And then there's my voodoo doll, which is right here next to me. All right, and then Kate, 210 rows down, 210 to go, so halfway finished. Photo on the queen bed to give context of just how big the piece is. Look at that. That is the most amazing thing. Holy cow, Kate. Oh my goodness. So if that's halfway done and it's covering that much of the bed, there's going to be an awful lot of extra for snuggling with. Oh, good Lord. And I think that's a keeper. I don't think that one's going to be for sale, and it's definitely not for a giveaway. And it's fantastic. Yip sharing. I have a couple of things. Shane, long live the Yip queen. There's our great big one. So that's another great big one. You can hang it on your door, put pajamas in it, put trash bags. You know, the extra grocery bags you get, you can put those in there. Little ones you can win. So I don't really have much new in there. Share your pics. Oh, That's the thing I made yesterday while we were driving down south. So see, it holds my crochet hook and my stitch markers, and then I can put a needle can fit through that. And what's on the inside is like the mini M&M candies that you get. I just pull the top off of it, cut it off, and then I shove that down inside of that, which is sort of a yip yip formation. I have found many reasons for that pattern to exist. And then I was showing Kate while I was driving down there what my boring drive looked like going down I-5 in the center of California. California is not all beaches and girls in bikinis. It is a lot of farmland. We have almonds and rice and all kinds of stuff. Uncle Fred. Uncle Fred has gigantified one of Lori's cute emotes. I just love her. Oh, did Ari have to go back to work? Yes, she did. And then our skies the other day. How cool is that? And then that was the night that we were supposed to have the lunar eclipse. And that was on our way home. And I decided that's all I was going to get of the lunar eclipse. I was just going to look at everybody else's things. And, oh, then I was showing off the binder, which you can actually see right there. It holds 4 pages open for me at a time because my eyes are too old to look at music on my iPad and try and play piano that way. Not a thing. Oh, and then I was just sharing some pictures from when I was an official Tevis photographer. Most people don't know that bit of history about me. I've done photography since I was a very young child. Bought my first actual film camera with war bonds that my grandmother had bought for me. So that's me taking a photo of my friend who is also a Tevis rider. And that's a picture I took of my friend Jaya going up Cougar Rock. It is a 100-mile ride that you have to do within 24 hours. And at the end, your horse has to vet through as healthy to continue or you don't get a completion for doing the ride. And then there's me when I did an endurance ride on my horse Flower. And it was during Halloween, so it was a costume deal. And I think the only thing I have other than that I have not shown off lately is an old picture of me with one of our donkeys at my friend's ranch. It's a mammoth donkey. And I have a little video of the baby that's coming. Look at that chunky little thing. And the second Jennifer put her on the ground, she went straight for the food. So she's going to be a fun one. So I'm pretty sure that's it for that stuff. We will go back over here to the crafting table. We have 6 minutes until it's time for us to pull into Deadpool's stop. And make sure I pull that up so I can see what's going on. We got Uncle Fred Gigantified a whole bunch of emotes. See, this is why I have the price set down lower for my Gigantify, because I enjoy them a lot, and I want people to be able to Gigantify as much as they want. There, we'll put Allie up. Okay, cool. Deadpool has probably been paying attention to stuff in here. And he is next, and I'm pretty sure you're probably going to sing again. We're going to have to do a Jackbox stream again at some point because that's a lot of fun. Did we really go into an ad break? Blah. Okay. Facts, I love it. So I do have my ad set for 3-minute blocks so that I will remember when I'm streaming for longer than an hour. I will remember. I finally got to watch one of Fex's streams the other day. Last night, I think. Is that who that is? That's who you were playing with last night, huh? Oh my goodness. Yep. Cool. You must have Turbo. I love Turbo. Turbo's the best thing they ever invented. Because if I had to sub to every one of my friends, I'd be broke. But thank you for gigantifying all of these emotes, because that's actual money. But just a dime. So it's like, a phone call used to be just a dime. So we have a 1.5 minutes left before everyone gets to come back. I am so excited to have all of you guys in here. For those of you that can hear me, if you stream today, you have to make sure you wait for a day or so before you sign up for the next train. The schedule will go up in about 2 hours to give other people a chance. And we've got some changes coming pretty soon. I've added a couple of people. Chris doesn't know this yet. Sorry, you're finding out this way. I've added a couple of wonderful humans that are going to help us. Hey, first time chatter, AWOL Ron. AWOL Ron. Now we're going to watch Lisa try and say a name. Welcome in. But so, yeah, we've got a couple of people that are going to help with the organization, and we're going to get some very clear rules typed up, and we're going to do a thing, I think, where we email folks that are going to stream so that they know kind of what we're expecting, what the raid train's about, stuff like that. And to make sure you guys get the overlay, the little raid train GIF, get the little logo that you can put on your stream. If you want to use it in your stream, you'll be able to. All right, ads are over. Yay! Also, in case you guys didn't know, when you are using mobile to watch Twitch, it costs you a couple of bucks more to subscribe to people. So instead, a few of us streamers have figured out that you can click a link and you can go sub for the regular price and save $2 if you're on mobile. You would still be able to get that cheaper price. And there's also a link for getting bits at the regular rate as well. So make sure that you don't overspend when it comes to, And any of you guys can add that link onto your page, into your chat, and just substitute the last name with yours. I hope mine isn't broken because it looks like the thank you is inside that link. So I probably should check that and make sure that that's not messed up. Because it's highly possible that I messed it up. I'm going to click it and I'm going to see what happens over here. It just brought me to my chat. If someone could click on that automatic link up there that says Celtic Class Creations Thank and let me know if it went there. Okay, I will fix that. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad we saw that. So anyways, you can make one for your stream. Switch it out and put your last name in there. Don't put the thank because then it won't work. And let's see. I can probably... Let me see how easy it is to fix this. Yep, there we go. I figure for the very end, I'll put my face on. Now make sure we didn't miss anything. We will see if Deadpool is ready yet. I am not sure. I'm not monitoring if he's on. But the really cool thing about using this raid program is that when he is ready, all he has to do is type !raid ready and it will automatically give me a chat post that says he's ready. And then all I have to do is do !raid now and it does all the work. And it'll put a link in your chat so that people who are on mobile don't get left behind during the raid. That's me. I'm always left behind. Every time. I'm messaging people, where'd we go? I got left behind. let us see if Lisa can remember what she did in Stream Elements for her commands for the raid. Custom commands. Because I made some, but then, do I remember them? No. And yes, please go continue playing the drop game while I figure out Raid Train S. That's for people who have subbed. And I guess I probably should have added in our cool Sunday Funday Raid things, but that's okay. And then we have also Raid Train F for followers. So you can use any of those that you want to. I do have Frosty. Frosty Raid. Yep. Frosty will also make up some cool raid calls. So let's see what Frosty is up to. So welcome to ADHD streaming. Hopefully you will never be bored. I am going to copy and paste this particular message so that I can see what the emotes look like within it. I'm not giving Frosty Tools a sub. Y'all don't need to either. Because honestly, it puts the words out there, and if you copy paste it, it's going to change those words into the emotes that they're supposed to be. So there's absolutely no reason to pay that bot for a subscription. Because that's pretty much all I use it for, is for the raid calls, because it's kind of fun. And so let's see. Where is Deadpool with his getting ready? Does anyone know? Has anyone seen him? I'm going to bring him up over here. That says he's live now. Nice. Let's click that and bring him up. Sweet. He's there. Are you guys ready? Shall we go raid him? Has he said raid ready to me yet? I don't know if I got that call yet or not, but I am going to type in raid now and see if it works. It should. It should work. Yep, it's going to work. Okay. And I guess I should probably copy one of my own raid calls, huh? Actually, I did. We're fine. All right, I'm going to click raid now. It is 4:04, and let's go over to Deadpool, and let's have some fun. And in a couple of hours, we will have the new raid train schedule up. Okay. That's it. I'm clicking raid now. You ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye!
Hey, welcome in. Grab some snacks and tell a friend. Chat is rolling.